As soon as the stream catches up, we are going to be off to the races. Countdown has been given. Alright, we're off. First thing we're going to want to notice here is that Zoran is playing on the North American version. And he's not using any music, apparently, while Moll is playing on the Japanese version. So that changes what shortcuts these guys do at the very start here. I'm going to go ahead and just give Moll the audio, just because he's using the music and everything, probably. So, good start there for Zoran, doing what he could, jumping over the wall. Moll, it looked like, got a star when he was sandbagging for items. Great if you're doing a non-skips tournament, but unfortunately it's a skips, so... I'm guessing he's just going to be picking up a blue shell here. Looks like he is. Doing what he can. Zoran is all set up now. Through the wall, to the other side. Yeah, does microphone sound okay, everyone? We good to go? I'm not. Matthias saying there's some weird sound. So, that's a very nice start from Zoran. Did everything he could on the North American version there. 113, it's quite solid. Just not getting the luck there was DangerMoll. Moving the Moo Moo Farm. Looking for the shrooms, looking for the booze. Yeah, maybe I should just leave it on Zoran, because it looks like he's going to have a pretty decent lead for a while here. Unlikely it's going to change in the next couple of races, so we'll just be doing musicless Mario Kart here. Nice and intense, focus on the driving. 24 lap 1 for Zoran. Not getting that mythical 23. Yeah, he's got a big lead. He's got over a half-minute lead over Moll. And that's just after the very first track here, so... It's interesting, I never really see players play without the music. It's like... It's bizarre. You have the option, you can like make it quieter or just turn it off, and Zoran turned it off, so... Got a boo there though, so he's gonna go over the inside part here. No worry about getting hit by the moles coming out of the ground. And he's good. So, Koopa Troopa Beach coming up here. Zoran looking for those tunnel jumps and looking for the finish line glitch. Nothing huge, probably nothing huge is going to happen here, of course. This is a pretty standard one. Oh, okay, barely getting that tunnel jump. I guess he doesn't jump off the end. It's a little, you don't go quite as far, but still clean there for Zoran. Going for the finish line glitch, and he gets a star. Nice start for Zoran. So, nice work there for Zoran. Moll now working his way through lap 1. Still a pretty big lead for Zoran. Here comes finish line glitch number 2. And it's a red shell, so not much going on there. So he didn't quite get it to work. So Mole maybe not going for the finish line glitch. That's interesting. He got a mushroom and elected to just save it. So solid enough 119 there for Zoran. And again, yeah, Mole not doing the finish line glitch. Twin Galaxies style here from Mole. Alright, Calamari Desert coming up for Zoran. This is a chance for Mole to make up some time, depending on what Zoran gets here. Definite opportunity. And it's a star. Alright, so probably just about ideal there for Zoran. Not getting triple reds plus star, but star is still pretty fantastic. So, first try stars. Yeah. I'm sure he's quite satisfied with that, so we'll see what Mole gets here. Kara Desert. Triple shrooms, pretty much completely useless. There's a star from Mole, okay. There he goes. So losing a little bit of time probably over Zoran, but not too much. Got it second try. So nice lap skip there for Zoran. It is possible to mess up the lap skip with the star, but as long as you play it reasonably safe and don't try to cut it too tight in the tunnel, it's usually a pretty easy one to hit. And this is going to be a sub 7 for Zoran coming out of the Mushroom Cup. It's pretty solid. Especially for playing on the North American version, no triple reds, that's pretty great. So, Mole getting the lap skip now, and we got Zoran moving on to the Flower Cup. Flower Cup is one of the places you can definitely make up the most time in the whole run. Toad's Turnpike has a couple of shortcuts here that are very easy to mess up. He's got the first part, and now going to the right, and he is through, and I think that's going to be good enough to get the next half lap skip. So. Here goes Mole now onto the Toad's Turnpike. Sorry, Kinopio Highway. I always forget. And Zoran with the half lap skip. Here goes Mole, just trying to not lose time, and he can't get into the wall. Goes from bad to worse now for Mole, and Mole getting hit by a CPU, my goodness. And he's through, and I think that'll get him the lap skip too, so. So here we go, very clean for Zoran. It's gonna get harder and harder for Mole to make up this time though. It's like every course he's losing a handful of seconds, and this one is worse than most, so. This is getting tough for him now. But obviously, we're still very, very early. This is just the 5th course in the game. We got 11 more. So Fraps in the land, unlikely he's going to be making up any time here. Going to go around. That was pretty clean from Zoran. That was a lot faster actually than either of them took it last time. Using the start boost, looking around left, going up to the right. That was, wow, that was a weird combo there for Mole. I'm not hit like a banana into, was that a fake item box? I'm not sure. Interesting. So, nice 27 for Zoran. Very fast at the start there. Quick A-B spin. Just harder for Mole to make up the time. And he's now a full course ahead. Of course, it's a pretty fast course with fraps in the land, but still. So, potential here for again, potential for Mole to make up more time on Choco Mountain. It's just every course so far, it's been Zoran picking up a little more time, course after course. So, see what happens here. So, no hill jump for Zoran there. But nails the backup skip. So, solid enough lap 1 for Zoran. And yeah, Mole lost another 7 seconds there on fraps in the land, so it's getting tough. Number 2, oh boy, nailing it there is Zoran. Very nice start to this Choco Mountain. Alright, here we go, lap 3. The hill jump, the third try, not quite getting it. Here goes Mole. Gonna be hard to make up time, but he gets the first hill jump and Zoran gets the backup, so... Alright, there's the mushroom. Mole. Alright, not doing it, fair enough. Could have used it to make up the time, but you know, it's also almost impossible, so... Nice 117 for Zoran, 22 lap 2, that's pretty awesome. No hill jump that time for Mole. Oh, between the bananas. Split the gap just barely. So here goes Zoran. He is going to go for shortcuts. If he gets triple reds, there's a star. Alright. So he can do a partial lap skip with the star. And he will. He clipped out of the star, interestingly enough. Apologies, are we back now, guys? Sorry, my microphone got unplugged. Hopefully we're back now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but it looks like Mole had a... I know, is again another pretty nice Choco Mountain for Mole, but unfortunately Zoran's was just really, really good, 117. So 4 more seconds lost there for Mole. And he is now behind by just about a full minute. Alright, got a mushroom. There is a shortcut you can go for with a mushroom, but it's pretty tough, doesn't save that much time, so opting not to, at least on that lap. And yeah, he's not gonna at all. It's a 13-10 after the Flower Cup for Zoran. That's... I mean, he must be, like, reasonably close to PB pace. PB pace, this has been a really good run for Zoran. Alright, Wario Stadium. Nice start. Well, we weren't expecting a 6 out of 6 here. Yeah, there we go. Another mushroom for Mole. There goes Zoran over the wall. Struggling to hit the jump button there. There he goes. What do we say? Zoran had 13-10, right? It's a 13-59, it looks like, for Mole. There goes Zoran on to lap 3. Alright, so some potential now for Mole to make up a little bit of time. He's going to get a sub-minute, 53, but Nothing crazy good for Zoran there, so a little bit of time to make up. Probably a 0 frame there for Moll. Struggling to get over. Struggling on lap 1 is Moll. Meanwhile, Zoran's just moving further ahead. There he goes. I just realized, when did Zoran turn his music back on? I guess after the Mushroom Cup. We got music again. Cool. Maybe he did it for... I don't know when he turned it back on. Interesting. So he did make up a little time after that lap 1. So about 5 seconds made back up. Very nicely done by Zoran. Right around the penguins. Very clean first couple of laps. Nice 31.58. Well, just missing that penguin. And yeah, you can see is Zoran just making up a little bit of time from driving cleanly. Moll's lap 1 there's a 32.83, so it's hard to keep up their PBs. There's a sizable gap between the two, so you're going to be seeing him make up time just from driving a little better on the non-shortcut races too. So, coming up we got Royal Raceway. Peach Circuit as it'll be for Moll. I'm always curious to see who's going for the second shortcut and who's not. We saw both players go for it last race. Doesn't save too much time. This first one's the important one. Here goes Zoran. He does go for it, and he gets it, so. And yeah, you can see, you know, Moll's times there. It's triple 32s versus triple 31s for Zoran, so just it's tough to keep up with him, you know. If it's just you don't have the experience, don't have the practice racing non-shortcut. Obviously, in these skips races, the shortcuts are a little more important than the non-shortcut ones, so. That's where he's going to need to make up the time. Fortunately for him, though, very cleanly done so far by Zoran. Again, it's hard to say how far off of his PB Zoran is here. This has been a pretty... Other than Wario Stadium was a bit slow. It was still sub-minute, but... It's like the only place where he really had a bad course so far. Everything else has been really good. Nailing that shortcut again is Zoran, so quite impressive stuff. Oh, DangerMoll not getting the jump off the edge and goes right into the water. So there's a bit more unfortunate time loss. And yeah, you see him not going for that second shortcut. Probably a wise move. Bowser's Castle coming up. The hardest non-shortcut course in my humble opinion, but Zoran's been playing masterfully so far on these non-shortcut courses, so expect that to just keep up here. Got Mole finishing up Royal Raceway here. Unfortunately for him, it'll just be... the gap between him and Zoran just keeps getting extended a little more. Slowly falling, slipping further and further behind here. There's a mushroom for Zoran. And real quick, I want to take a look at Zoran's PB, see what pace he was on at this point. I don't know if this is accurate, the one on speedrun.com. Yeah, it looks like he's not quite on PB pace here. He was 21:03 at reset after this course, so he's going to be a little bit behind it, but very close. Actually, wait a minute here. He's ahead of his PB, folks. He just got 21:01. Zoran is on PB pace going into the Special Cup. Alright. So he's got about a second lead. Here he goes, folks. I mean, there's a lot left still, but... and I don't know if he got triple shrooms or what he did in Yoshi Valley. Looks like he didn't, so... It's the same person, True Carnage. Alright, see how aggressively he takes it here, and DKJP nails it lap 1. Setting up lap 2. In there, very nicely done. Setting up lap 3. Nice. Very clean for Zoran. Took it a little safe, but I'm sure that's good enough. Yeah, he lost a little bit of time, I think, but well done. Alright. So I'm gonna have to timestamp here. He finished Yoshi Valley at 23:51. So keep our eyes peeled here. We got DangerMoll moving into DKJP himself. Oh, Zoran going for it. Oh man, he missed it by a mile, unfortunately. He just went for it. He went for the YOLO jump, if you want to call it, right out of the gate, and didn't quite work out. Okay, he got triple shrooms though. Might wanna... alright, well... he could have just turned around there, but I guess this works too when you're already up there. That's a heck of an 8th place triple shrooms is something like 5 or 10%, so... Alright then. I think he could still gain a little bit of time here, maybe even. Let's see. Be close. Got this lined up. Looks good. Straight center of the seam. So he's going to lose a bit of time. So he's about 5 seconds behind his PB. Mole now moving on to Yoshi Valley. I don't know what strat he wants to go for. I'm guessing he's just going to go right side. You never, Zoran could definitely, something could go wrong for him, Rainbow Road, and he could still make up time. So he might want to just play this risky. Try to make up whatever time he can. Looks like he's just going to go with the right side strat. Does anyone know Mole's PB? I looked on speedrun.com and it looked like it was a 31. Because he could be close to PB pace here too, I want to say. If that's 31:04, okay. So he could be on PB pace just the same here. Be very close at least. Alright, finishing up there is Moll. And it looks like he's over a minute behind. Getting close to a minute and a half behind. Always amusing having the game just have no idea where Peach is. Yeah, about a minute and a half behind Zoran here. Pretty cleanly done there by Zoran. Good Banshee. So 26:06, it looks like Zoran is about 4 seconds behind his PB. Definite 28 pace like Matthias is saying. See what he gets here, Rainbow Road. He could have like the third fastest time this tournament if he has a really good Rainbow Road. Let's see what he goes for. Needs to get this jump, and he's looking good. Alright, good start for Zoran. It's a mushroom, that's good for now. It's the best thing you could get right there. Just gonna need greens at some point. Keep in mind, you got a 30%... Ooh, no feeding DK. Could be trouble. You got a 30% chance at getting a green shell from any given item box, so... Another mushroom. It's okay for now. Just gonna need a green at some point. Missing an item box there. Still got a couple more chances to get a green. Making sure to get it that time. It's another banana. Gonna need a green right here. A red. Banana. Banana. A banana. Alright, finally getting a green is Zoran. That is... Unfortunately, I'm thinking it might cost him his PB. Oh, just overdrove it, getting hit by the chain chomp there. Alright. So PB is out the window now for Zoran. He's just going to go ahead and drive around. Hopefully get that green shell skip lap 3. See if Moll can make up a bit of time here. Moll is looking perfect on that first skip. Yeah, he looked to be lined up a bit differently. Yeah, closer to the fence. Mushroom. He's gotten 3 mushrooms and 1 green shell for Zoran. There's a green for Zoran. Alright, so if he hits this, he's still good to go. Moll has his green. Zoran has his last green. Alright, so Zoran's going to set this first one up, or the second one up, before Moll gets his first. Again, very, very close to the railing. He's got it. Alright, Zoran closing it out. Very nicely done. Moll, here he goes. Nicely done for him, too. He is definitely on PB pace. But, oh, Zoran Dude, you're on lap 3. Oh god, please realize it. You're on lap 3, man. Oh my god. If he misses... Oh my god, is he gonna lose this race? Because... Okay, he figured it out. He figured it out. God, alright. That was interesting. I guess he knew what he was doing there, but, I mean, that looked pretty terrifying. Here goes Mole for the PB. If he gets this skip, he's got a pretty big PB. Oh, he just missed it. It was a little too far from the railing. Still get it, though. Has a green shell. Here he goes. There he goes. PV for Mole. Congratulations, man. Not quite as big of a PB as it originally was going to seem, but he's still in there. He's going to get a sub 31. That's a 30-46 for Mole. GG Zoran, GG Mole. Great times for both of you. It's a PB for Mole and a sub 30 for Zoran. Very nicely done to both runners. Guess we lost audio there when I hit finish, but okay. See if we can get people in. Looks like we have someone. We got Mole. How's it going, man? Congrats on the PB.
Hey, so yeah, that was a really, really good run for me. I'm not gonna lie, I had a friend come over to visit yesterday, and we spent all yesterday and today not playing this game and having a bit of fun. So I kind of came into this one really not practiced. So I was quite happy to see I got a PR at the end. Steve Zoki just sub 30, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting. He was on pace for like 29-30, and then he just kind of screwed around at the end of the last lap. And I don't know if he forgot what lap he was on, but he went for another green shell skip, and he ended up with a 29-59. So it's tough to compete against that.
For me, it was a pretty bad start, missing the blue shell on Luigi Raceway again. I normally just practice those like little tricks like 3 or 4 times just before a run, but I kind of jumped into this cold and just started holding left too soon. But after that, it was mostly a really good run for me, actually. Most of what I tried went well, so I'm not going to argue it's a PR.
There's still a lot of stuff you hit. I mean, it's... what course was that in particular? I mean, Wario Stadium made up some time over Zoran, and you missed some stuff there, but it's hard to get a clean 6 out of 6, so...
I mean, Choco Mountain was nice for me, getting the
that was a good one.
Big skip twice. I don't go for the backup because I can never do that. It's either the big skip or nothing. Wario Stadium had a bit of a nightmare on lap 1, but laps 2 and 3 came through. I got the zoom start at the start of DKJP, and I didn't mean to do that. I normally just do a nice slow AB spin start round. I'm like, how do I control this? I don't know what to do. But...
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting. You were both playing really well. Both of you were on PB pace for most of that race. Zoran was on like a 28 pace until I think after Banshee board. I was into Rainbow Road. He could have gotten a 28, and I mean you were on like 29 or 30 pace up until the very end too. So that was.
Yeah, I mean I only missed 1 green shell. Oh, I managed to fail to go around the pole on Banshee board, which dumped me about 10 seconds, and then
right. Yeah. I remember that.
Maybe another 15 on Rainbow Road. I'm not entirely sure. I was a bit bad trying to pick up items. Yeah, Yoshi Valley. That was for just me showing people you don't need to slow down and line it up. You can just drive straight at it. That trick is not that hard. So everybody else who's stopping and lining stuff up, grow a bit of courage and just go for it.
Shots fired from Mole. Dang, man, that's. You just got a PB, so can't
Don't get me wrong. I was hoping for a shroom, so I wouldn't have to do it on lap 3. But
worked out. That was pretty good. Were you considering? Was there much you were considering going for at the end there to make up time, or was it just
So I had no idea what the race situation was. I had everything closed down. I just as soon as I saw you said go in Discord, I just closed Discord and then I just played with some music playing, and when I finished, I switched on the SpeedGaming channel. Saw Zoki had just finished, and I was just finishing up.
Yeah, well, no, it worked out though. That's yeah, heck of a race. You've had really consistent performances in this tournament. I've been looking. You've had like low 31s and a 30 here.
It's because I generally don't miss the green shell. That was the first green shell I missed, so I'm like 6 for 7 now on green shells on Rainbow Road.
Awesome.
So you see some people losing 2 minutes on Rainbow Road just because they miss that first green a couple of times and then have to drive around. But
Well,
I mean, my next race, I fully expect to get like a 5-minute Rainbow Road where I'm just
going
completely
on
and
so
utterly
far.
failing everything.
Yeah.
The final round draw is going to be really interesting. There's going to be a couple of people on 1 and 2 that you're really not going to want to face, and 1 or 2 that you really do want to face. So I think we've got a bit of RNG praying to go on for the round 4 draw for me to have any chance to get to 2 and 2 and keep in it.
So how many rounds have we got then before the playoffs?
So it's 4 rounds of Swifts. Everybody who's 4 and 0 or 3 and 1 automatically qualifies through. That'll be 5 players. Then there'll be 6 players tied on 2 and 2, and those 6 all play amongst themselves for the final three spots in it. So at the moment, Zoki's now on 2 and 1. So if he wins his next one, he automatically goes through. If he loses, he's in that 2 and 2 bracket. I'm at 1 and 2, so I need to win my next match just to get into that 2 and 2 bracket.
Right. Well, if you keep doing what you've been doing, I think you'll have a good shot at it. But it's just too many good people in this tournament, man. It's tough. So many like sub 30s are close to it. So.
And I've signed up for Super Mario Kart All Stars, which is a big meet in the Netherlands for Super Mario Kart, starting in about 2 weeks' time. So I'm really not having time to invest into Mario Kart 64. So pretty much that run which you saw me do then will be the run which I'll be going for in my next match. I'm not going to try and learn anything new between now and then.
Well, fair enough. Thanks for coming in. Congrats on the PB. It looks like Zoran isn't able to join the commentary or the interview thing here, but that's all good. But yeah, congrats, man. That was very nicely done.
Thanks on the commentary. I'll listen to it back. I'm sure it was great. Thanks to everyone in chat. Congrats to Zoki, and hope everyone has a good round 4.
Yep. Have a good one, everyone. Good luck, everyone, and have a good day.